All right, here we go, fans. We got another lowdown right here on the YouTube channel. By the way, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for getting your messages back to us on the Facebook. We're trying to answer them all as fast as possible and do exactly what you want. So keep sending them in. That's Future Stars Wrestling on the Facebook. Paulie Cover over here. What happened, brother? Did you just get on break? What's all this smoke about?
Well, you know how much we had to deal with to get it like this to make it all creepy for Halloween?
No, I know.
You don't have a fog machine.
That's for sure. Back here with a blowtorch, man. That was rough. All right, but hey, we got the lowdown coming up, and
am I back on the lowdown again?
You're back on the lowdown.
How did I get here?
That's right. Well, you know, it's
you offer something for free, and I say okay.
It's also my birthday, so you
Happy
gave me
birthday.
this is my present. This is in lieu of gifts. This
we
is
get rid
you.
of Dinosaur Denali and bring in Paulie Cover.
Well, at least for the week. You
That's
know, you never know.
outstanding. I like that.
Paulie, so we had a big blast here last weekend. Highway to Hell, right there at Sam's Town. Yeah. Hey, and you had a great interview there with Rico. Haven't seen him in a while.
Former WWE superstar, manager of Billy and Chuck. Remember they were going to get married?
Yeah.
On television,
that was
network
awesome.
television.
Not only the manager, but personal hairdresser. Yeah.
That's right. He was sitting there ringside at Sam's Town. I was like, get up in the ring. Let's talk to you. Maybe you could wrestle a match in the future. He said he had knee surgery. You know what? Maybe we could find this footage in the future and show it right here on the lowdown.
That sounds like a great idea. It was a great
show. I mean, Sam's Town provides some of the best FSW wrestling ever in history.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I loved it.
The three-way spectacular there.
Three-way. Heather Lynn?
No, you know what? She's on the show this day.
She's a birthday girl this week. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Happy birthday, Heather Lynn. As a matter of fact, we got her birthday interview on the show tonight.
Look at you.
Yeah, I know. We're doing our homework around here.
In your birthday suits. Please not Jack Slammy.
Woo, man. You know, Matt was happy. It was a closed set, though. I can't wait to see it myself.
All right, then.
All right, fans, I tell you what, we got that coming up. We also got the big unit. Why do you do that to me all the time, Paulie?
First you go from Heather Lynn to a big unit.
It's all relative. It's all on the lowdown. It's always on the lowdown right here.
Down. We got to take care of that.
You gotta smoke some more. Now we got the big unit on here, straight shooting, and we also got Michael Modest.
Where's he been?
I don't know, but you know, we caught up to him just a little while ago, and we still have another couple of words from him. I can't wait to get him, you know, because they're always words of Zen wisdom. You know,
he's a bright man.
Especially when the light shines on his head.
Hey, come on now.
All right, fans, we're gonna be right back with that. I tell you what, let's get on. Let's just get on to the big unit right here. Let's do it. Straight shooting with the big unit right here on the lowdown.
You can get on the big unit all you want.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be a star. Gonna sing my songs and play my guitar. I'm ready. Gonna change the world. Gonna turn the page. Gonna say
what's up there, FSW fans? It's Big Unit. It's that time again for the Straight Shoot with Big Unit. This week, I got a question, and it's an awesome question. I got to put that out there. I like this. Let's see. Big Unit. I attended a wrestling show where they had some wrestlers who claimed to be in WWE. But I don't remember seeing them on TV, although they claim they played security guards, breaking up a fight, and they told me for $25 I can get an autographed photo signed by them. Why do people with mediocre fame feel they should charge you an arm and a leg for their time? Anthony in San Bernardino, California. Anthony, you just opened up a huge box for me there, pal. That's amazing. See, in this business, there's two types of people. There's people that know who they are and know what they can do, and there's no need to have an ego. And there's the people that think they know who they are and think they know what they can do, and they have huge egos. This business is not short on egos whatsoever. So when you have guys that get called up to the main roster to, you know, play a security guard, play a chef in the back, play a producer, you know, heck, play a jobber for that matter, they feel that they are bigger than they are. And then you have guys like FSW's own, Brian Kendrick and Paul London. The guys have done everything there is to do in this business. I mean, they've been everywhere. They've done WWE, Kendrick's done TNA, they've done Japan. I mean, you just name it, they've done everything. But the two guys are as nice as can be. You go up to them, say hi, shake their hand, just cool as cucumbers. I mean, just nice. And then you have the guys that come in the locker room that, I've done this and I've done that. And I don't remember seeing you. Oh, yeah, it was a couple weeks ago. I was on Raw. Oh, really? How? Yeah, I played security. Good for you, pal. And then, as you just put in your question, $25 for an autograph photo of somebody that probably shouldn't even be charging $1, because if you haven't done anything in this business that people don't understand is this business about drawing. If you're a band and you're trying to work your way up through the ranks and you're trying to get a record deal, you have to prove yourself that you can make money to the record label. You have to bring something to the table. Same thing with the wrestling business. You can't just all of a sudden go through wrestling school and think that you're a star all of a sudden, because you don't have anything to bring to the table. If you can't sell tickets, you're not as good as you say you are. If you have people coming purposely to see you, then yes, that's amazing. That's a feat right there, and you accomplish something. But if you're on the card and the people in the front row that paid good money to have those tickets don't even know who you are, then you shouldn't be charging anything at the gimmick table to sign autographs. That's just my opinion. And, well, I'm lying. That's the opinion of a lot of people. You know, you have somebody like, say, you know, a Kendrick in London. You put their name on a marquee, people are going to know who they are. You put guys that played security guards, WWE security, nobody's going to buy a ticket for that. It's just not going to happen. That's what people don't get. It's about making money in this business. To get a developmental deal, you have to show that you've done something. You can't just say, hey, WWE, sign me to a contract. I know how to wrestle. No, it doesn't work like that. What have you done? What can you bring to the table? They're investing money into you. What can you bring to the table? And if you can't bring anything to the table, then you might as well, you know, sit in the high chair still, because you don't belong at the table. You're there to sell tickets. You're there to make the boss's money. So, Anthony, that was an amazing question. And next time you see somebody like that, don't even go up and ask them for their autograph. Then, if they're trying to sell pictures for $25, don't even waste your time. Just bypass them. And actually, or you could flip them off. You don't do whatever you want, because that's ridiculous in my opinion. That's people think that to be in wrestling, you just have to go through wrestling school and be on a show and you're a star. And it doesn't work like that. It never will, never has. Good luck if you think it will. Like I've said before, not trying to say, you know, that I'm done anything big, but I was on TV with Hulk Hogan. When you come to an FSW show, I'm not sitting at a gimmick table trying to sell pictures of myself for $25. I'm not doing it, because I know who's there to see me. And if you're not there to see me, there's a ton of talent on this roster that people are there to see. So, and nobody's better than anybody else. We're all there to do a job together, put on a great show for the fans. So if you have an ego, keep your egos outside. You know, there's no room in the locker room. So Anthony, I hope I answered your question. Just forget it. Move on. Don't even bother with it. And if anybody's out there watching and you are charging that type of money for autographs, I hope you can back it up, because I'll bet my money on it that you can't. I bet you anything you can't. Because, like I said, Kendrick in London, they'll be out there after FSW shows. Davari, anybody else that's been on WWE. They'll be out there taking pictures with whoever wants to take pictures. Let's take pictures. Let's do this. Let's sign autographs. So that's what it's about. That's what you should do, because the people that pay the money to buy tickets to be in that audience are the ones that are paying your paychecks. They're the ones that pay for the show, because they're the ones that come see it. If you have a ring and a bunch of wrestlers with no fans in the audience, it means nothing. So till next week, straight shooting with Big Unit. Adios.
You know, I figure it like this. When I do come back to FSW, I'm gonna come back when I'm healed. I'm going to come back when I'm ready. You know, the last Sam's Town show, the fans were chanting, "You still got it." I already knew that. When I do come back to FSW, make no mistake about it, I'm coming for the title, the heavyweight championship. I'm in better shape right now than when I was 35. And like I said, I plan on quitting the business on top. The heavyweight championship of FSW. That's the top.
Become the next future star of wrestling. The #1 school in the Southwest offers the best opportunity for anyone looking to break into the wrestling business. Train to be a wrestler, announcer, manager, or ref with head trainer Mike Modest, the man who trained the Great Khali, Spike Dudley, Crash Holly, and John Morrison. Guest trainers, affordable pricing, weekly kids class. Live the dream. Sign up today. Easily located at 6658 Boulder Highway. Call 742-8770.
Do you have what it takes to be the next future star of wrestling?
Come see us today.
So, Paulie, have you ever done that? You ever charged too much for your autograph?
Who the hell's asking for my autograph?
Oh, come on. All those girls over there at 107.5, whenever you're in the booth, you know, handing out CDs and T-shirts and concert tickets, especially those sold-out shows. They're really asking for it then.
I don't want to be signing my autograph.
Wow.
Here, touch this.
There you go. There you go. You're on the morning or at night?
I don't know when I'm on. You can just listen. I know there's the X Effect Sunday nights, 10 to midnight. 2 hours of new and local music. You have to support what is made in Vegas, just like FSW.
You know, speaking of that new music, new local music, you know what? Tonight we'll dish it out for you. We got a brand new video from Hard 8, who's been on your show. They've been on the X Effect, and you know, I don't remember how well they did, but I'm sure this new song that we're gonna pop off tonight, it's really gonna
pop it off.
Pop it off. Pop it off. Wait a minute. You know why that is on my brain?
What is why?
Because I had this interview with Heather Lynn.
Yeah.
And I was just ever since then I've been popping off all over the place.
If I look at some sort of website, am I going to find your face on it?
Hey, I got an interview with Heather Lynn. We want to tell the people about it? I'm going to get in here and pop off.
He's going to pop off in the booth right now. Go look at some boobs. 2 of them. 3, as a matter of fact, with Jack. Oh, Christ. Why am I here again?
All right, wrestling fans, here we go. We got some more stuff to answer on the lowdown. And, hey, you know, Dino's away sometimes. I got to handle some of these things. So in the studio with me tonight, we got some brand new talent here in FSW. Not exactly brand new, but, man, you are really coming on the screen here. You're on all the television programs. You're on all the live shows. And you're really starting to dominate around here. Hey, everybody, it's Heather Lynn, multi-mega manager up in here. How you doing, Heather Lynn? Good to see you out here on the lowdown. All right, well, first things first, we wanted to get everybody just a little bit caught up on Heather Lynn. You know, how did it start and where you got in, you know. So tell me, I mean, what made you get into the sport of professional wrestling?
Well, I started a while back at UPW, back when it was running as a WWE developmental.
Right, now that's UPW in L.A., right?
Right, Huntington Beach, California, actually, to be precise. And I was there when the Ballards were some of the trainers. Frankie Kazarian was there, John Cena was there, and John Cena, wow. I mean, it's no wonder he works 300-plus days a year and has no days off. The man is insane as far as his work schedule. But I started there. I drove out with 2 brothers here in Las Vegas every weekend. We would do the shows. We would do training, do the shows, and then literally drive back that night. So it was, I mean, 36-hour weekends, easy. And then I soon started doing their Galaxy shows, which are the really big shows that they do during the week that would usually feature a developmental or a talent from WWE since they were developmental. Right. And then so it would be somebody big. Like my first show was with the Hardys, and then Edge and Christian did shows there. Triple H had done shows there, and so they would feature a big star, and they would draw in a lot of people. And I started doing that. I managed FAT, which is PHAT, Pretty Hot and Tempting.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Thanks. So I managed them. I did that for about 2 years, and then I would work other feds also in California, and I did Chicago.
Yeah, you really got to get out there, huh?
Jersey,
Put your name
Florida,
out.
yeah. I mean, trying to get noticed. And then I ended up taking a bit of time off for my daughter. I had her, I took a couple years off having her. Then I missed it too much, so I got back into it. Decided to start with another local fed out here, which I did maybe 3 shows a year, 4 shows a year.
Right, but you're in Vegas, you got that burning desire for wrestling, and you really set the foundation there. I mean, those are the right people to hang around with if you want to be someone in professional wrestling. I mean, look at the names, look at the legacy from UPW. Now you're in Vegas, you're with some other people, just kind of hamming it around, and then what happens? Oh, I know what happens. Hey, we got scouts. That's right. We got scouts here in FSW. I remember personally Joe DeFalco hunting you down. And now you're here. And so since you got here, I mean, the first thing you did, and this was kind of a coup, right? You got Bryce Harrison. And not only Bryce Harrison, but you didn't get the dude. You got Bryce Harrison. And this guy, he's a juggernaut right now. He's just beating people up.
That's what he does. He's good at it, too. I picked up Bryce. Figured Scratch wasn't doing well by him. And he didn't do well as the dude. He wasn't winning. And I knew what he had underneath all that, and I knew it needed to come out. And I figured what better way to do it than with me. So I went and talked to him. I brought out his inner Bryce, and now, I mean, hey, we've got sky's the limit out here at FSW.
Yeah, if he doesn't get a felony charge or 5 or 6, I mean, this guy's going to get a title here.
I wouldn't allow that.
You're going to send him after the no limits? I mean, you think he's got enough? Do you have enough backup to take on the enemies of the state?
Absolutely. I don't need backup. I've got me.
Well, man, we've seen that. We've seen that in action quite a bit lately. Now you picked up another guy here, and that was another guy. I mean, you get good talent, girl. You got a great eye and a great bunch of other things, but just your eyes are great. Vic Capri, right there, out of Chicago. I mean, that wasn't even a Vegas bound, and not even on the West Coast. This guy, you're bringing him in from Chicago.
I've known Vic for a long time, and I know what he can do as well. I know his talent, and I brought him in from Chicago. I told Joe, look, Joe, I've got somebody, I'm going to bring him in. And once Joe saw him, there was no arguments, and he came in and cleaned up. I mean, the man is huge, great wrestler, trained by some of the best at Windy City out in Chicago, worked for some of the best. I mean, he's worked at Lunatic Wrestling Federation. He works Streamwave now. He works, it's not Windy City anymore. I believe it was IWF or IWS. And Mid-South. I mean, all these feds out there in Chicago, and still keeps himself in great shape, and still, I mean, can't deny his talent when he comes out here to wrestle.
No, and then we saw what happened with you at Sam's Town, not too far back. Now that kind of gets us to where we are now. You're out there, Vic Capri, and then Gatson put his hands on you.
Uh-huh.
I mean, and since then, what is it, Gattified?
Gatted.
Gatted?
Gatted.
All right, you got gatted all over the place in Sam's Town, and then now you've been after him, and you've been after him now for a good month solid, and you're throwing out all the stops.
Oh, I'm not stopping until I get him. I'm not stopping until Brandon Gatson's done.
Now we're going to see this kind of materialize at Sam's Town, are we?
Yeah, it's going to be Bryce and Rick Ellis against Brandon Gatson and Devin Sparks.
Devin Sparks, man, that's going to be a good one.
They are going to get demolished if I have anything to do with it, and I do.
You sure have a big thing to do with it. All over Future Stars of Wrestling. It's Heather Lynn. Glad to have her here on the Lowdown. We're going to see more of her. Thank God. We're going to get some more footage, wherever we can of Heather Lynn, because we have a lot of requests for that. Remember, anybody we talked about here, you can check them out on the Facebook. You can reach them through Future Stars of Wrestling. Always great people involved here. Look at you. Look at this girl right here. Soon to be a manager of a title holder. I'm going out on a limb, but I think I know what I'm talking about. All right. Hey, everybody. It's Heather Lynn, Jack Slammy. We'll be back to Lowdown here in just a second. Stick around. You got a napkin or something?
Now, who's going to clean this shit up?
I don't know.
Not me.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Dino. Who knows? Somebody will clean it up.
He'll enjoy that.
Oh, man. I always love getting low down with Heather Lynn.
That was a very, I don't know what the hell I just saw in that interview, but it was something special. I'm sorry.
Special for me.
I can't look into your eyes. It just doesn't work. I can look into your eyes, but I'm talking about Heather Lynn.
All right, Paulie. Hey, tell us about it. We got an upcoming show here. What is it? November
9th.
November 9th. Friday night fights
at the FSW Arena, 6658 Boulder Highway. You need to check out FSW action. There's a bar next door. You can get nice and lubed up. Then you walk in here. You shout for the people you love. You boo and yell at the people you hate. This is a good time to get out some aggression on a Friday night.
Yeah, sure is.
Spend your paycheck on FSW. We're rather inexpensive to get some action, but
yeah, and it's great family entertainment. You know, even though Paulie gets out of hand, but they keep him behind the curtain during the show, so it's pretty nice.
Behind the curtain, like the Wizard of Oz.
And just stuff like Halloween. You know, happy Halloween, everybody out there, from the Lowdown, from FSW, from Matt behind the camera. Wiggle the camera, man. There he is. There he is. You know what? He outlasted Dino. That's crazy, man. That's just totally crazy.
Well, I mean, age difference.
Oh man.
Dino only has a little bit left in his life.
All right, fans, we got a little bit more for you. Got that Hard 8 video.
2 shoelaces.
You got a Hard 8? Hard 8 video coming up. Yeah.
Oh.
You got a video of your Hard 8 or a Hard 8 video?
Man, you are inappropriate this whole night, Jack.
You know it.
Because it's your birth week.
It's the Lowdown. We get away with anything on the YouTube channel. That's why you want to subscribe. If you're on the YouTube channel right now, you see where my finger's pointing? Right there, it says subscribe. Right? So right there, it says subscribe. Just do that. Every time this show pops up, it'll come right on your Facebook page. You got to love it. If you got more questions for me or Paulie Cover,
don't ask
Big
me
Unit, anybody in FSW, Sally, Heather Lynn, any of the great stars that you've seen right here, you hit them up on Future Stars of Wrestling right there on the Facebook. Message in your questions or whatever you want to see on the show. We'll try and get it to you as soon as possible.
Good.
That's right. Friday night fights, November 9th. People, get on down here for some great action. I do understand that titles will be on the line, so you don't want to miss that. That's right. Fans, get on down here. We'll see you again. The Lowdown right here on the YouTube channel.
Is that it?
That's it.
Really?
You want to do some more?
No.
I'd love to do some more in this box if you don't mind.
Oh. I'm not cleaning that shit up. Oh. Jack! I said I'm not cleaning this shit up. Jack! Son of a bitch. Jack!